Oh my gosh. Where are the cars? Jeez, look at this. The X5M is extremely dirty, so we're gonna do like a quick time-lapse car wash because the wipe needs to go in 15 minutes. And well, this car needs to be cleaned. That's disgusting. That's actually, oh, that's really bad. Enjoy. Welcome to my second channel where we yap, we work on cars, I upload full builds, I do a whole bunch of stuff, but today's topic is really bad. The 340i is officially falling apart. And I wish I was kidding. We recently found that the water pump is bad. That should be here tomorrow, which we're also going to be putting into this video. But yesterday we drove, I think it was like a 200, almost 300 mile round trip. And I bought what is probably one of my dream cars. Insane, I know, insane. You guys are not gonna see that yet, but either way. During that trip, on the way back, something really bad happened. And I didn't know I was gonna make it home or not. I drove over 100 miles with a good old drivetrain malfunction. I got a driving malfunction. And after opening up the MHD, it is the RPM sensor from the transmission. Do you guys remember when I DIY fixed the transmission? Because I broke the sensor that comes out of the transmission ECU that reads the RPM, so I soldered it with a new sensor. Well, when oil gets inside the wires, which was bound to happen, it starts giving malfunctions and whatnot, and well, it's happening. Thankfully, we got home. Thankfully, the car's driving okay. I've been just kind of chilling, driving around. But, you guys know what that means, right? We have to drop the transmission pan, drop the mechatronics, remove the TCU. Thankfully, the car still drives, and we still have this transmission we have not opened up. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, by the way, with the build that I bought yesterday, I got free pliers. They're really nice. Are these snap-on pliers? No way. I don't know. Are they? We're gonna open up the transmission. We're gonna remove the mechatronics along with the TCU, and then we're gonna send out the TCU to get coated while I'm still driving the car. TCU is gonna get coated. Shout out to Remote Beamer. Then when it gets back, we're gonna drop the pan on the 340i, remove the TCU, put this TCU in, put back the mechatronics, and hopefully I never again have any transmission issues. This was 100% my fault though. It's not the car's fault, it's my fault. I knew it was either gonna work, and it did work for 900 miles, but eventually oil was gonna get in there. And well, I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm hoping this transmission doesn't have any oil. I can't remember if it does or if it doesn't. I think it doesn't. I don't know. It's full of oil. I ran out of the good rags. This is really like the behind the scenes of what you don't see on legit videos, by the way. Okay, well, I think enough has come out to where when I flip the transmission and I take out the mechatronics and all that, nothing's gonna come out. At least I hope. At least it's a controlled mess, right? I don't know. I can't even lie to myself. From a 1 to a 10 on a failure scale, this might be a 10. Oh my gosh. Also, if you need a 540i transmission or a 340i transmission, I have two. Just they have the mechatronics, but they don't have the computer, which is what I've taken out of both. So also the water pump, we ended up just getting it. Oh my goodness, we ended up just getting the water pump from XCP Euro. It was, I saved $100 by just ordering it next day either way. So yeah, should be here tomorrow, and we're gonna do it when it gets here. Like I said, we gotta make this 340i as reliable and as perfect as possible. And we're still waiting on the fuel system by the time you're seeing this. That's why we haven't fully tuned the car or throw it on the dyno and aren't making over 600 wheel horsepower like we should be doing. But I'm really hoping that gets here either late this week or next week. Imagine oil goes everywhere. Oh my god. Nice. Okay, that's great. That's great. So pretty much we have to remove the mechatronics because this ECU sits under it. So, oh, look how much oil there is in there. And if you're wondering how we're getting this back, it's not difficult because all the bolts are different sizes. So the ones that take off the mechatronics are a bigger size than the ones that you don't have to touch. So that helps a lot. In case you guys haven't seen it, this is the sensor that I'm talking about. This sensor broke, and then I grabbed the sensor from that transmission and soldered it on instead of just grabbing the TCU from that transmission, putting it on the mechatronics, and I would have never had to do this. But of course, you live and learn. I'm still relatively new to this car world, so I do make mistakes that later on I have to pay for, including this one. But I think now we should be able to. Oh, we gotta take out, so we gotta pull this up. Now we gotta take out the sleeve, which should come off with some force. Nice. Sweet. Okay, now we have to remove all this wiring and stuff from here. I'm hoping that all these are the same. They should be the same sensors, but you never know. Like that. I'm pretty sure I gotta disconnect all these little bolts, but you guys were like, well, dude, how are you so confident doing all these things? I'm really not, y'all. I'm not confident at all doing any of this. I just jump into things because in my mind, this is just a car. It's just a transmission. It's not important. It's just not. I mean, life is important. Living is important. Car is something we use as our hobby. Thankfully, it's my job, but it's a car. I mean, you're gonna break something? Fix it or buy another one. But like you'll be okay. That's kind of my mindset, and I don't know. I don't like putting so much power on an object. If that makes any sense. I know everybody loves cars, but you gotta be very careful with that. Because if something were to happen to it, I mean, yeah. Let's go. Yes. I get as excited. All right, so this is a transmission ECU. Now he's gonna get it shipped out. And here we go. Also, if you ever start getting codes or anything, or the transmission doesn't want to shift, or you can see it go to drive or back to park. Sometimes these pins get oil on them. Makes bad connection, and well, yeah. Clean her up, get it shipped out. Okay, we're now driving the 340i because I need to drive that car as little as possible before that transmission issue is fixed. I don't want to get stranded. I really don't. I know I'm driving it every day to like the gym and here and there, but if I don't have to drive it, I want to drive. It is packed. Packed. Okay, so this gets to him tomorrow. I'm praying that he's able to code it and send it back tomorrow, so then it gets to me on Thursday. But next clip's gonna be us doing the coolant pump. Yeah, I feel like this is like the chores channel, like things that we don't really want to do but we have to do. That is so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a disgusting mess. Okay, before we do the water pump tomorrow, I want all this clean, so we're gonna clean her up right now. Cut to the time lapse, right? Why not? Is it perfect? No. Is there no more grease? And it looks better? Yes. Believe it or not, I don't enjoy washing cars. I know it's weird. Oh, you're a car guy. I don't enjoy washing cars. But after getting a foam cannon, it has been a lot more fun. So I wasn't going to do it, and I already put everything away. But we're going to clean up the 340i real quick. Because after yesterday, the front end's looking nasty. There's two things I don't understand in life. People that don't like these headlights and people who don't like BMWs. I literally did the most simple wash of all time. This silver looks so good. I mean, look at this thing. Oh, that's so sick. I really don't think there's a color that's cooler than silver. I know that sounds lame, but oh man. Sheesh. All right, so water pump time. We got to take out this, that, the belt, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Next day air. You know what's funny? Me paying for an OEM water pump through FCP Hero and next day airing it, I saved $100 compared to if I bought it here at a local dealership. I mean, the fact that the water pump at the dealership is $300, and if you buy it online from FCP Hero and it's an OEM part, so the same thing as a dealership, you save 50%.
Are you kidding me, man? That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
No more leakage. Oh, this thing looks really cool, actually. Wee. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's what's leaking on mine right there. That right there. Oh, check this out. The header's already getting some color on the heat cycle. What? That's sick. Terpsy looking good. All right, let's get going. Okay, do you guys want like a really funny story time? I got you. Is it that? Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. So we just gotta take the top side out. Nice. Okay, so really funny story time. As you guys know, I edit all my videos. Every single video you see on the main channel. I mean, I don't edit. These videos don't need any editing, so that's the point of the second channel. You get a raw, uncut. We're just here working on cars, buddies. But so editing videos by yourself takes a toll on you. I'm a very strong-minded person. Like I can go on for hours. I can get through anything, but sometimes editing really gets to me. Now, if I were to hire an editor, they could help with the content. I could just be filming and they can be editing. If they need help, they would contact me. So I really I didn't pray on it because I never really wanted an editor. But one day I woke up and God put into my life some random dude in my emails that doesn't even live in the United States, and I was like, he sent me a 1-minute edit of like one of my intros, and I was freaking out. I was telling Crystal like, honey, look, so I think I found my editor, this and that, like there's no way. God put this in my life and I've been really needing help and this is awesome. So I talked to the editor. I'm like, hey dude, this is incredible. I mean, I can't believe it. You're so good at editing. He does After Effects and everything, and I'm like, what? And I'm going on a trip because this was in December. So I really need someone to help me, especially now that I'm leaving on a trip and whatnot. What is your rate? Well, let's just say his rate was ridiculous. But we talked and we were like, okay, I can pay you that. That sounds perfect. You're going to do all this. I don't even got to touch the video. I send everything to you and you do it all. It sounds like a dream, right? Right? Yeah, let me just say this would be the start of a nightmare. So I'm not gonna actually, I can say which videos I uploaded that had an editor on them. So this first video, I sent him all the footage. So just imagine filming, sending, is when we first did the performance modifications on this car. So we did I mean pretty much everything. We did the intake, exhaust, and then we tuned it. So that video he edited. And I was really happy because I was like, oh, was that on right? I was like, oh, that's awesome. He's gonna be such a big help. As I'm filming this video, which I never do this, I was sending it to him, giving him notes, sending the footage, giving him notes. Keep in mind, there was like I gave him like a week and a half, and I kept sending him stuff so he could work on it little by little, and he doesn't get all caught up, right? I should have seen the warning when I told him it takes me usually 20 hours to edit my videos, 20-ish, around there. And I usually try to do it in 3 days, 2 to 3 days. When I told him that, He said, "Are you crazy? There's no way that you can edit all this footage in 2 to 3 days. You're crazy." And I was like, haha, like a compliment, like, oh shoot, okay. I mean, I do it. I've been editing myself I've been doing this for 7 years. Obviously, my level of content now is way crazier than back then. But I was like, no, like I do this. I literally edit all my videos. And I was laughing. I really like he's a great guy, by the way. He's an awesome kid. He's awesome. But you know, things just don't work out, as you're gonna find out soon. Oh, I forgot to take the bolt bottom. But he was like, no way you edit this. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm sending you content, so just work on it little by little. He sends me drafts of what he's already submitted. I sent him notes. I noticed that the notes, I start noticing that I'm spending a lot of time looking at content, because you got to remember, these unedited videos are unfinished 40 to 40 something minutes. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess this is normal, right? Especially our first time editing together. We just got to get used to each other. That was my whole mindset. Give him time. We just got to get used to it. Keep in mind, I'm a very, like, I don't like saying it how it is to people, because I'm not like that. I'm kind of like, it's okay type of person. I'm kind of like a, it's okay, we'll get it type of person. Like, we're actually, like, teaming up on this project. Well, long story short, I sat down more time than I should have reviewing content. And then it was Friday. The video had to go up on a Saturday, because many of you don't know this, but with sponsorships, most of the people I work with are very lenient on dates, but this is like serious legal stuff. There's agencies involved. Like, it's not just me, I can re-upload. No. Like, if I say it's going up on a Saturday, I never miss. It's going up on a Saturday. I'll never forget this moment. It is Friday at 1 in the morning. Friday at 1 in the morning, and I'm sitting in front of my computer waiting for him to send me the final draft so I could check it, and then I could send it back to him so he could do the updates. I've been sitting at my computer for like the last 2 hours just waiting for the content, because I'm super anxious, super nervous. And then I'm like, hey, what minute are you on? He says like minute 15 out of 35. Keep in mind, he's been working on this for a week and a half. It is the final day to finish it, and this video isn't even halfway done. I literally say, listen, brother, send me what you have now, and I got this. Let's just say I had to do an all-nighter, and the video went up. I told Christopher, I see potential in him, because I did, and I do. He's so talented. I'm gonna give him another shot. So, the following video, I told him, hey, do you want to edit this video? But we're doing something different. All right, hold on. How do I take off this belt? Oh, so I just found out this is what a BMW tensioner looks like. Wow, I've never seen that before. New technology. Also, a lot of people take out the fan. I'm gonna try to do it without taking out the fan. The water pump's right there. I don't see why I couldn't, but okay. Let's continue on with the story. I finished filming the interior video. I sit down and I spend the whole day. So probably, I would say I put in probably close to like 10 hours, where I'm literally just going in, looking at the footage, what's good, what's not really. Because one of the issues I had was, it's hard when someone doesn't have your vision, but there's a lot of like funny moments that I like to emphasize by maybe silence or a certain sound, or this. Even though I filmed this way after everything, it goes way better in the beginning. So some people just don't see that, you know? And that's okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. So I'm going to take off the belt, but I don't want to take it out fully. I kind of want to leave it on in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense. It doesn't. Come on. Okay. Belt's still on-ish. See, it's like, it's off, but I mean, all I gotta do is loop it here and it's back on. Okay, so now he's gonna get, I believe it's 2. Okay, 10 hours, sent him on with video so he could do all the After Effects. Then he was gonna send me back the video so I could finish up putting the music, sound effects, and whatnot. Well, he was actually gonna do the sound effects too. Sent him the video. I believe he took 2 days. Sends me back the video. Keep in mind, this is like, okay, bro, I'm gonna give you a second chance. Even, oh, I forgot to mention this. Even he was like, he felt extremely horrible with how bad that first experience went because I was up all night and I ended up having to finish the video. His words, by the way. I was like, no, dude, it's okay, completely okay. But he felt horrible. So I was like, okay, I didn't say it, but I feel like he should have known. Like, I gave him a second chance and let's try something easier this time. He gave me the most minimal amount of After Effects and sound effects. I was genuinely like, what? Come on, I gave you another chance, brother. And this was easy. And you wanted to do it. I mean, how are you just gonna give minimal effort like that? Well, let's put it this way. I was on vacation. I had to, again, sleep super late. Wake up Saturday morning and finish the video that day. I felt bad for Crystal because, like I said, we were on vacation. And that day, we pretty much half the day, she had to spend inside with me because I was trying to upload the video. But these things happen. I mean, it's gonna be hard to find someone that cares as much as you do. I think that's the hardest part. No one's ever gonna care as much as you do. So, but that is a story of. Oh, by the way, no, let me. But then he hits me with, oh, by the way, it's gonna be double the price from now on. I said, oh, so you didn't make the expectations. First experience was horrible. Now you're gonna charge me double. Des vidania. I think that means see you later. It wasn't like that at all, but yeah, that is my story when I got an editor. That was pretty bad, y'all. So far we got those 2 bolts. Now I gotta get a bolt down there, I think. I don't even know. Probably would be easier with a fan out, but I just don't feel like doing that right now. And who liked that yapping session? That's the good thing about this channel. I'm literally just a yapper. Just yap, 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 yap. Y'all like it? Cool. If you don't, that's okay. And I believe the guy already received the ECU. So hopefully, God willing, I get it back tomorrow, throw it on the car, and we are 100% bulletproof 340i. I had to take out the fan. I failed. And the main reason is this final bolt right there. It's impossible to get to without the fan on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I failed. There we go. Finally. And that's where it leaked. The next video, I believe, is revealing one of the 2 new builds that we have coming for the channel in 2025. And I'm beyond excited. It's a whole new platform, a whole new world. And nothing makes me more excited than a whole new world. Especially with the level of things we're going to have to do there. I mean, it's going to be absolutely next level content. And I cannot wait. And the second build, I got to look at the camera when I say this. It's nuts. I mean, if you thought the 340i had an insane story and it's like a dream car, oh, guess again. All right, let's tighten up the water pump, put back the belt. Everything is back together, and while I was putting everything back together, we got a very important call from Nostrum. The fuel system is set, or it's good to go, so we should be getting the bigger injectors and the bigger high pressure fuel pump soon. So this car is going to be at around 600 wheel horsepower. I mean, faster than Lambos, faster than so many things. It's going to be crazy. And it's also going to be and actually, it's going to be Crystal's daily driver. Literally, the X5M is getting like 15 miles to the gallon. And when you're driving over 100 miles every single day, it's not the best daily. I think I spent a crazy amount of money on gas on that car, this car, everything. So Crystal drives way more than me, so she's gonna be taking the 340i, and she's gonna be daily driving it with 600 horsepower. That's gonna be so epic. That's so funny. But all right, let's put some coolant back in because we lost coolant. Whee! This is clean coolant. I filtered it before putting it back in the car. Now, the car does bleed itself, but there's a sequence I have to do that turns on the water pump. I don't know what that is, so let's figure out how to do that. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, boom, 15 seconds. I think I hear it. I hear it now. Let's see. I'm just gonna start the car. Maybe rev it a little bit. Oh, that's really cool. So by doing that procedure, when you start the car, it holds the RPM at like 1.2K or so. That's why now it's actually bleeding. Very, very cool. Belt looks good. Everything looks good. Let's go on to the next thing. Oh man, I love this car. Oh shoot! I'm just kidding. That's old coolant. Come on, y'all. It's old coolant. No leaks out here. Now the car has 0 leaks. Perfect. This part honestly makes me sad, but now we have to do something that I don't really want to do, but it's an issue that I have to fix or the cops are gonna pull me over, and that is the tail lights. This tail light is completely fine, but this one right here, for some reason, actually I know the reason. My name is Danny, and everything pretty much goes wrong for me, but this tail light, from the trunk part of the tail light stopped working completely. So I'm gonna check if it's a connection issue or if it just went bad because, well, my name is Danny. So. Man, and I love these lights, but that's no bueno. Ah, yeah, let's do this. Sheesh. I had a long trip. Okay, so we got to take all these clips off, and then we can access the tow light. And if it means the tow light's just faulty, well, we're gonna put the LCIs back on. And I'm really curious to see how the car looks like now with the LCIs. I haven't seen it in forever with them, so either way, it's a great choice. I do prefer those, though. I do prefer those. I think my least favorite part about the builds is having to push them up the driveway. That don't run. Definitely not fun, but it's enjoyable. Thank God I didn't throw away the plastic for. Oh, never mind. I gotta take everything out. I'm also checking that side. Oh, I think I found the issue. Maybe this is disconnected. Is it supposed to be like that? Oh yeah, it is. Damn. Yep. That's all supposed to be disconnect, or maybe not. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just randomly connect this. Okay, I connected something and see if it works now. Nah, it still doesn't work. See? Good, bad. Dang, that's the only thing that I saw was disconnected. How crazy would it be if I just pull up with a one random red tail light? That's something I would do, honestly. Like, I'm not even kidding. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. That's 1. Oh, shoot. That's 2. I didn't want to go, but it's time to go. Oh, my gosh. FYI, I am currently getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Not even kidding. But check this out. Funny enough, Christabel likes this better than this. I mean, I think it's good both ways, but I'm really gonna miss this. Should I just rock 50-50? Also, I gotta put in my Driven Legends plate. I have not forgotten, but yeah, I gotta do that. But all right, let's do the other side real quick. Hopefully it's not as aggressive. Oh, there we go. Boom. That's the last of it. I'm gonna miss it. I really am. Those lights are sick. But my name just has to be Danny. I do love my name though. Oh, did I connect the other side? I can't remember. I can't remember if I connected the other side. Oh shoot, see? I forgot to connect this one. Did I connect anything, honestly? All right, let's see if it works. Oh man, that looks weird. Oh, that's weird. Here we go. Please work. Okay, that works. That works. Yep, that works. And that works. Thankfully, it wasn't an actual like wiring issue. It was just the toilet that went bad. Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys later.